Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this would just be awful. And as they always say, misery loves company. This has been one of those hate weeks like none that I can remember, because there's been a lot of trash talking with the Redskins, who are 5-6 just like we are, who are feeling confident and pretty much predicting a blowout against our Cowboys. Our Cowboys, a team that was fantastic last year, that could do nothing wrong, seemed like all the cards fell in place last year. And it seems like anything and everything that could go wrong this year has. We lost Doug Free and Ron Leary, and you'd think, okay, Lyle Collins has been, a one-man wrecking crew when he's played, but it's been slow to develop, and we just have not been able to get the guard position handled. Sean Lee, over the last 2 years, has been an absolute beast, and stayed for the most part healthy, has not been able to stay on the field. After having a draft like we did in 2016, where everybody was a contributor, 2017's not shown much of anything thus far. And getting rid of guys that couldn't do much seem like they're doing well elsewhere. And it seems that we've had a lot of health issues with our offensive line with Tyron Smith and Sean Lee. Coaching comes into question, and of course, Jerry Jones being Jerry and going after the NFL, I believe that that's had a part in the fact that we've had 8 games where the other teams have not been called for a single holding penalty. It's been bad. It's been bad all the way around. Yet the Washington Redskins still feel that at 5-6, like they're the hot team. Listening to Chris Cooley and Mickey Spagnola, Mickey basically didn't want to blame the coaching staff and basically says that Jerry Jones won't change because he likes having consistency. Well, I guess if he likes having consistency of mediocrity, then okay, then that's what you're going to have. If you like having people just talking about your team and things, well, you're definitely getting that. Then you have the other end of the spectrum where you have on First Take, where they're saying that Tony Romo should be the head coach. Quite honestly, right now, I'd take a ham sandwich over Jason Garrett. But Tony Romo couldn't do worse than Jason Garrett, I don't believe, because I believe that Tony Romo last year, being in Dak Prescott's ear, Tony Romo has a better grasp on that offense and what's going on in the field in real time because he's been to battle numerous times as opposed to Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan. If you were to get a good defensive coordinator, I couldn't have a problem with that. But like I said, I'd take a ham sandwich right now over Jason Garrett. A lot of people will say, no, it's just the quarterback. But listening to Chris Cooley, and like I said, I live in the Washington, D.C. area, so I'm always getting those guys. But as he put it, that the offense itself is very simplistic. He said, he's sitting there calling out and telling you every one of the hand calls that the team makes. He's telling you the nuances of Jason Witten determining where the ball is going. I've seen Phillip Rivers basically calling out every blitz that's coming. I've seen Denver basically being at the point of attack with everybody before our own players are. So that's where you start looking at this and saying, yeah, maybe there is a lot to that the offense does seem to be very, very simplistic. That it's easy to figure out. And believe me, if teams know where you're going with the ball, it's not hard to stop you. And having the fact that this has been 7 years with basically the same offense, which is still simplistic, and now that your wide receivers can't get separation, Dez Bryant, I don't know what the hell's happened with Dez, but Dez has been targeted the 6th most in the NFL, but has come down with a lot fewer of them. Some of those are Dak's fault. Some of those are he can't catch the ball anymore. The ball's on his hands and it's just bouncing out. And some of it is he can't get separation anymore. I said, this season has been a big confluence of a lot of different things that just have all come together, and that's why you're seeing shit on the field. I'm still, if we lose to the Washington Redskins, But when you realize we have no linebackers, Justin Durant, Sean Lee's out, and we know what teams have been doing to us. La'el Collins is questionable and is playing tonight. You still don't have Zeke Elliott. We still have the same coaches. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'll be live streaming before the game. I should be here probably about 45 minutes or so. I'm not sure if it's going to be a party or a funeral, but either way, we'll be here. So we'll see what happens, guys. The question is, if the Cowboys get beat and beat badly to our most hated rival at home, the 5th loss at home this season, clearly where we don't have a home field advantage, will this finally be the nail in Jason Garrett's coffin? Mickey says no, but a lot of the people say yes. So we'll have to wait and see tonight. See if it goes bad, if the worm turns. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in about 5 hours, and I can't wait to see my Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes. This is CowboyJobu, and we'll see you here soon. Hey friends, CowboyJobu here, and we've got Cowboy fans.
2018, let's go, boys! 2018
Let's go!
Cowboy fans definitely feeling lively.